Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. Game on. We've already started here. Fernando Torres did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that was vital. Out to the right. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Hakimi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got away. That's a throw. Szoboszlai. He's a shot. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No goals as yet. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Gavi. Yamal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mbappe! Mbappe looking sharp there. Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 6.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Spread it left. Now it's Messi. Rafinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bale. That's good running with the ball. Very nicely done. In with the challenge. Chance here to counter. Rodri does well to get it back. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Szoboszlai. Well, that looks a decent ball. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Fernando Torres. Torres! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, that's been intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Fernando Torres. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Tottenham can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Vardiol. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's tidy. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Torres. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's nice. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Fernandez. That's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide. That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Szoboszlai. He is through here. And he's had a hit. That is delicious. About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Barcola. It's a goal kick. There's the shot! In he goes again! They've scored! Get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Tottenham get themselves into the lead. That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's cut it out. Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. Driving forward. Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Torres. Szoboszlai. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's a quick free kick. Camavinga, ambitious ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's had a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's let fly! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Yamal. Rodri cuts it out. Pass is just off target. Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Has a shot!
he almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That's really well manoeuvred. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Guardiola. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Fernandez. He's found a way through. Applies the finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola.
There will be 3
Paris
minutes
Saint-Germain
added time.
finding their passes. And he's well positioned here. Nuno Mendes. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And now,
Barcola
to all
picking up
members of
the Man of the
crowd,
Match
I'd
award,
like to ask
and
you
no
to join
surprise
me in
there.
wishing our birthday boy a very
What are your thoughts on
special
today's game then,
birthday.
Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Now it's Barcola. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. That's a cute ball. That is a great pick out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vardiol. Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Yamal. Yamal! Decent enough try.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Barcola. He's found the way through. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Probing pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Fernandez. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fernandez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Fernandez shoots! It's a goal kick.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
A heavy challenge. Robertson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Camavinga. And Robertson. Driving on and making good progress. And he's had it nicked away. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's got away. He's going for goal. Just off target.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Henrique. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. And it's been given away. And it's Caicedo. Aims beyond the defence. Barcola in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Fernandes. Now it's Kane. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, everybody, and
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, shooting chance! Camavinga, Fernandes wins the duel this time. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Donnarumma did well to Barcelona have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Fernandes. Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And Messi! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nil lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Nil chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga. Robertson. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Camavinga looking to run onto it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Messi. Could be danger here. Chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hakimi. Gavi. Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Barcola. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nuno Mendes. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. Decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bruno Enrique tries to play it through. Camavinga with the cross,
Well,
and he shoots!
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi, that is good strength. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. The ball has bounced loose now. Just eases him off the ball. He's had a shot! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust. Now, the only question is whether they're in.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Sent him sprawling. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Stood up well to him there. A probing pass. Dink through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for the shot. Decent hit from there. Well, that's well seen too. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Barcola! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Barcola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tottenham have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Knocks it into space. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Fernandes. And here's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in a great position here. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Good take. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gavi. Gavi has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Tottenham looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Serginho. And that's put paid to a promising move. Elects to cross. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's been won straight back. And here's Osimhen. Barcola. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Barcola. Delivered across. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
It's
of
an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Tottenham will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Oh, brilliant save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
There's a sharp little ball here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass.
Substitution in progress.
Now this could be a chance. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Time and again they are repelled. And he's there to retrieve it. Luis Araujo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Great ball and he's in. And a chance! Gavi. And it's Camavinga. That has not gone well. Now it's Osimhen. He's beaten the last man. Mendes getting this one clear. It's a threatening ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Camavinga. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. He's away! Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Fernandes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Simply... Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Shoots! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He's put it wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Into the last 5 minutes. There won't be another chance after this one. Tries to play it through. Foden. That is good alertness.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe, decent chance! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Tottenham pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. The action has already started. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Foden, and he's onside. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And now the breakaway.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally. in view of his brilliant skill set.
And now they can spring out of defence. Scholes is always looking to break lines.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now can he find a finish? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fernandez. Now it's Barcola. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Romario. And can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, robust challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and plays it forward. Foden is flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Romario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Applies the finish! He's got away with one there. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Modric. Hakimi. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Sticks it away! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Ball's played through. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. Gabriel tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Modric with a definite foul there. Modric has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Romario. Van de Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's Foden. And this is Scholes. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nuno Mendes.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Just about up to the hour now. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no joy this time. Kimmich. Lewis Skelly. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Phil Foden.
In with the challenge.
Coming on the field is
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Alvarez.
Scholes. Tries to play it through. Yamal. He might be in here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Searching pass he's played there. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk gets it clear. Kimmich. And Scholes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Modric. Number 6.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Number 18.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Federico Valverde.
Barcola receives it in a wide position. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Barcola finds himself offside. Van de Ven gets across to intercept that. Lewis Skelly. Valverde. Lewis Skelly, he is onto this. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23, Lewis Skelly. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, they've got it again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 5
Alvarez.
minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. So what can they make of this? Gabriel gets over and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. And the shot! That's a little off target. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Any reflections
I'd
on what
like
you've seen,
to ask
Jim?
you to
Well,
join
Peter,
me in
I
wishing
really
our
couldn't see
birthday
what this
boy
team
a
was
very
trying to
special
achieve,
birthday.
whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Tottenham with the corner. They're first. And the volley. Tchouaméni has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Zaniolo, he's got... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. He's picked his way through. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Zaniolo. Zaniolo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance to deliver. Jordan, and he's had a hit! Chance! And he's done it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Tottenham really could have done without this. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Great vision. O'Reilly. Joelinton. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the through ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni, that has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Zaniolo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gavi makes the interception. No way through there. James. And it's Zaniolo. Zaniolo, given the lift of his goal. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Cáceres. James. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! There it is! Stood up well to him there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's through here. Time and again they are repelled. Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. To Henderson. Camavinga. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's found a way through. Flashes it across.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he passes it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouaméni. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Henderson. Steaming on goalwards. Shoots! Camavinga gets flagged offside. Just about up to the hour now. That's an imaginative pass. And he's in on goal! And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Van Dijk. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Barcola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Barcola. Coming on the field is...
There's the header!
Dembele.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
How about that? Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Vardiol. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Llorente. Fernandez gets it away. Lobbed in behind. So what can they make of this? Swung over. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't.
It's a searching pass. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really...
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.